Hi Virgo, this is going to be your reading for the middle of September. It is good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Virgo in tropical astrology primarily, but it could resonate anywhere where Virgo falls in your natal chart. Keep in mind, however, this is a general message, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. It's not a personal reading, it's a general reading. So take the message if you feel it applies. If it doesn't, you can leave it behind. It was meant for someone else. Things could be opposite, roles could be reversed. I could be picking up on the energy of someone around you coming towards you as well, or just other people in your life. But I ask for messages just for you so that I can give you guidance in the middle of this month. If you want to book a private reading with me, Virgo, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Virgo. Really love reading for you guys. This looked like a kind of a tough reading, but an interesting reading. You guys got quite a few important major arcana cards, and they wanted me to use a couple oracle decks as well. From the Soma Chandra oracle deck that my teenager made for us, my 15-year-old. It's a great deck. She's a genius. Peer pressure, society, and friends. I don't make the best choices. I have to make a choice. Sudden realizations. Stuck in the past is at the bottom of the deck. I'm generous and loyal is underneath that. So I think right now you guys are definitely, and the Hangman is here with sudden realizations and justice. Definitely about facing a truth, surrendering, seeing some things from a different point of view. You may have to live with a choice that you've made right now, Virgo. And I think if you feel like you haven't made the best choices, I don't know that that's the truth necessarily, because I think a lot of it might have to do with peer pressure from society, family, and friends. Watch out for that, Virgo. I was surprised to see this card, peer pressure. You guys are my hermits and my high priestesses. You do a lot of self-reflection. I find that Virgos typically have a very strong sense of self, and they are the sign least likely to be affected by peer pressure, according to my studies and what I have observed about you. But this week you might be feeling it. Don't let choices that you don't feel good about from your past affect your present moment, Virgo. None of us make perfect choices all the time. I kind of get the feeling that a choice that you made in the past, you might be having a sudden realization about. And that's not a bad thing. It can help you make better choices moving forward. So you may have to make some choices. You may suddenly realize that. Again, try to let go of the past. Definitely pull away from that peer pressure. F those people, right? It's all within inside you. You're very discerning, practical, sweet, intelligent people. You've got this. You've got the choice. Watch out for being stuck in the past. We live in the present moment. We can only manifest in the present. We can't manifest in the past or in the future, right? So your choices should be based on your present moment. But I think your sudden realizations might be about past choices. What came out of the Unicorn Oracle deck, I have abundance. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. Also receive came out. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. I also have discernment at the bottom of the deck. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. So I'm not surprised to see abundance in the pentacle realm. You are earth signs. I expect to see pentacles and things to do with abundance. And I do have the pentacles on the table here in the tarot. Some of you are going to be very discerning about what you invest in, what you receive versus what you ask others to keep for themselves. I think you are very focused on, clearly very focused on the bounty of life. Some of you have quite a bit of abundance right now, and you are open to receiving, but you might not trust everyone that's giving to you. You may also need to make some smart decisions and act upon your own behalf in regard to investments at this time. That's what I'm hearing very strongly. They also wanted me to use the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck for you, which is a very spiritual deck. I have Smoke and Mirrors, a powerful move, and at the bottom of the deck here, I have Imperfect Harmony in reverse. So, smoke and mirrors is about needing to listen to your intuition, but your judgment might be kind of clouded. You may feel as though things are hidden from you at this time. You may feel as though someone's doing a smoke and mirrors act with you. Watch what this hand is doing so this other hand can do what it wants. You yourself may need to make a powerful move somewhat in secret, in discernment. You might feel as though you can't trust everyone around you right now, or that you can't entirely trust what's in front of you. There is a powerful move that you are about to make, but it sort of feels like a game of chess. And you may have a hard time being in perfect harmony with others right now. When imperfect harmony comes in reverse, it means someone in an orchestra wants a solo, but they're really part of the choral. Or you may have a hard time being in step with everyone else right now. You may feel as though you need to make a move that will be more beneficial to you, but you're not sure you can trust the environment, or you can't trust someone else's moves around you. I was like, well, shit. And that could be going down in a relationship. That could be going down at work. And this is a general forecast for just the middle of the month. You do look somewhat distrusting to a degree. At the center of the reading, I have the High Priestess, and the challenge or the catalyst is the Nine of Wands. So some of you are connecting to a Pisces, perhaps a Libra or a Cancerian. What I see here right away, Virgo, is that you're being very quiet and listening to your intuition, but you seem kind of guarded and worn down. Make your boundaries very clear to other people. At this time, it would appear that you are being tested in your physical strength, in your mental strength, your spiritual strength. I also get the sense, I notice when I put these two cards together, that the person on the Nine of Wands is looking at the High Priestess. Perhaps your silence is making someone else nervous. Or perhaps you're being really quiet because you need the answer to something that you feel like the facts are confusing you and they're not readily available. With smoke and mirrors, I have the moon twice in the tarot here. I think you need a minute to decide how you feel about something. And it's as if only your intuition, you could only trust your own intuition at this point. You're going to be guarded until you get an answer that you seek. But I get the feeling that someone else might feel a little threatened by how quiet you are. You may feel as though someone is watching you from afar as well, and you're a little guarded against them. Hanging in there though, being kind of quiet. The High Priestess, I often associate with Virgo. The High Priestess and the Hermit are a very Virgo energy. You do a lot of self-reflection. You'll go off on your own. But I do have the Hierophant here. And the High Priestess, she does not negate the energy of the Hierophant, but she will do things her own way. The Hierophant is Taurus, marriage, the system, playing by the rules, doing it the way it's always been done. You're going to play ball here in your actions. But I don't know that you entirely want to this week, Virgo. The High Priestess and the Hermit both are similar in that they make their own way. They go off on their own and make their own choices. Spiritually, emotionally, even with money and family. Yeah, I think you're feeling kind of guarded and worn down. Like you'll be part of the system. You'll be part of something bigger than yourself. You want the recognition and reward here in your actions. With the Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant, that's your main action for the week, is you're building and learning and growing. This looks like school, education, work. You could be training someone or learning something this week. In a relationship, you will stay true to your commitments and try to work on something here, but you're not entirely sure it's what you want. In the recent past, they want me to do the order of operations on how I deliver the reading differently. Okay, you're the boss, Virgo. I'll do what your guides tell me to do. In the past, the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Well, there could have been an air sign that you were defensive with. Or someone came at you and made you feel challenged in some way, maybe said something or told you something that was difficult for you to hear. Or you yourself had to be very straightforward. The Queen of Swords can sometimes come off as a little cold. She just wants the truth. She's protecting her heart, being very straightforward with you. It could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but that not necessarily that sign, or this is you. You might have been very direct with someone else and they wouldn't have a good conversation with you about it. Instead, they felt challenged. Also, you yourself in the recent past and deep within, even now, Virgo, may feel as though you have the high ground in a situation and you need to stand up for yourself in some way. Constantly barraged, maybe, and you needed to be very direct. Again, that could have been a person. This could be you and another person, or them or you. That happened in the recent past. And so now you're a little guarded in this situation. I think you're tired of having to be straightforward and getting no answers, or just tired of being as honest as you can be and also having to defend yourself. Maybe you feel like you have to take a different tactic now as the High Priestess. She's a little different than the Queen of Swords. But what's driving you is the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So some of you, this is about a marriage or a family that you are in. The Ten of Pentacles is the karmic empire. So your family, your marriage, your money, your long-term investments, your stability. It could even be a company that you work for. I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. I have Taurus. I have Pisces, Cancer, Leo. I have Aries. I have Sagittarius here. And Libra. Lots of major arcana. So I think that what's driving you deep within is you're emotionally reevaluating something. You're feeling a little emotionally stuck in regards to commitments and your karmic empire, marriage, family, money, doing it in a traditional way. You're like, It's like you have this stability, but emotionally, it's not always entirely what you want, or the Four of Swords, we have to think about it a little bit. The Four of Cups, we have to feel about it a little bit. I think you're definitely in your feelings right now. What's driving you is maybe some emotional apathy, trying to make an emotional decision. It's being handed to you. There are other choices in front of you. You're not really sure what you want in regards to stability. It may be here for you. I wanted to know what the Four of Cups was. What is this thing that Virgo's in their feelings about that they can't seem to get off their mind, but they can't get up and take this cup? 4 cards came out. I got the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups. She showed her face twice. The Moon and the Two of Swords. This could be a water sign that you're mad at, that you're confused about. This water sign might have blocked you. You might have no idea what's going on with them. And you're willing to fight for an answer here, confused, not sure how to feel or what to believe about this person. Conversely, you yourself could be the Queen of Cups. You seem to feel as though you need to fight for something here, and you're very emotional. But the Moon is often illusion. The Moon is deeply emotional and things unseen. Virgo, I think that you have a lot of feelings for someone, but that you might be confused about your feelings. And I think that there's also a lot of tension, maybe anger even, and even a refusal at times to see something. It's almost like, I can't not deliver the message I'm hearing. It's almost as if you're angry about what your emotional intuition is telling you. Or this person has blocked you out, or you're mad at them, or you're confused. I see love, confusion, possibly illusion, refusal to see something with the Two of Swords, and an anger all at the same time. And yet there's all this stability, in particular financially. You may also be worried that someone around you that you care about has emotional problems, or they are unstable in some way. I just heard that. That's only for a few of you. But your advice that you're giving yourself this week, your crowning thought and your advice from your own soul and spirit is strength and the Five of Wands. Well, there could be a lot of tension in the environment this week. What's driving you is the Five of Swords. And Spirit's actually saying to you, it's not as bad as you think it is. There's a lot of tension in the environment right now. These people are just practicing. Those aren't swords, those are wands. And make sure you're part of solutions and not part of problems when strength comes out. You're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be reserved. You're going to have to tame pride, raw emotion, feelings of inadequacy. You're going to need to lead by example and exhibit a lot of strength of character in times where there could be tension, in particular in a group dynamic. The Five of Wands teaches us that we do not live in an echo chamber. We have to deal with competition and tension. You're going to have to be strong and hold back. But don't ignore these fives. They represent conflict, loss, and change, and competition, and maybe some anger and a need to win. Yeah, need to win. But again, your actions are to play ball, cooperate. You're going to follow the rules here, maybe to gain some wisdom and knowledge. This could be about a marriage that you're in or a relationship that you're in or you're investing in that's difficult. But you're going to try. But you see yourself as the Page of Swords and the Moon. You definitely want answers about something that are confusing you. You look a little nervous and anxious and paranoid. You may feel as though things are being hidden from you. You yourself may want privacy this week and don't want to answer other people's questions. This could be family, extended family. This family could be nosy with the Five of Wands and this back off card. Or you yourself are dying to know about something and you're confused. You only have your intuition and your lower emotions to go off of. So in the environment, quite a few cards came out and I clarified quite a bit. In your environment around you, I have the Emperor, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. I also have Temperance in their action. So you could be dealing with an Aries. This person sees themselves as an emperor. They see themselves as very in control, very logical, very practical, very in charge. This person does not want to show you a lot of emotion. They could be a spouse. They could be a boss, a family member. This could also be your response to your own environment, Virgo, where you will take on a lot and honor a lot of duty and responsibility, or this person is. They do want control, though. They are the emperor, the king of all kings. But the way this person is feeling is the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, a homesickness for the past. I clarified the Six of Cups and I got the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. If this is a person around you, Virgo, there could be another earth sign like you. Someone very much lives in the past. Very almost haunted by the past. This person may put parts of their past up on a pedestal in some way. They think a lot about what they invested in. I kind of get the feeling that this person wants to go back in time sometimes. Also, they're waiting to see what will happen moving forward. Their action towards you is the Eight of Pentacles and Temperance. This looks like a person in your life that focuses very much like you on the details and will just bury their nose in work. And they might appear kind of aloof with you. They could be a Sagittarius or an Aries. I wanted to know what this person's deeper feelings for you were. And I got, I won't let you down. I don't know how to feel. I have trouble with intimacy and I don't want to know. This person, Virgo, is somewhat emotionally avoidant. This person could be a family member that has passed on that you're thinking of right now, that you yourself remember. This person was or is very reliable, but they have a hard time knowing how they really truly feel. They have a hard time getting in touch with their emotions, and they also have troubles with intimacy, emotionally or physically. They might also have quite a don't ask, don't tell policy with you at times. So I used a romance oracle deck to see if the love angels could help you and give you some advice about this relationship. And it could be any kind of relationship. Sacred union, honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred, but only time will tell. And friendship is at the bottom of the deck. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So definitely nurture fun, happy times with this person if possible. They seem very focused on duty and responsibility, and they like to recapture their past, and they might have a hard time connecting emotionally. So they want the both of you to honor and treasure this relationship and see it as sacred. But as far as the future goes, only time will tell. And if it's a person from your past that's passed on, for some of you, it's like a father figure that you're remembering, maybe your own father. You might be seeing some patterns of your own parent-child relationship playing out in your current romantic relationship is what they're telling me. This might confuse you. The way you're feeling is the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Well, there you are, Virgo, or that could be another earth sign in your life. I see someone with I feel like you're the Queen of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of love in your heart, but you also look a little sad. And you may be having a hard time communicating. And I see a King of Pentacles here that will, like the Emperor and the Hierophant, the Taurus energy, honor tradition, duty, responsibility. But the King of Pentacles can be a little stubborn, and he's not always great at expressing his feelings. And that might make you kind of sad sometimes. I think some of you are questioning the reality of a relationship here with the Moon twice. With the Moon twice, the Queen of Cups twice. Smoke and mirrors is the dead giveaway that you're not sure if things are really what you thought they were. But the final outcome was kind of tough. The Hangman and Justice. The Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. And there you are, the Queen of Pentacles. There's some heartbreak here. Virgo, there's no easy way to say this. In the middle of September, this isn't bad, but clearly you're having a moment where you must accept the truth of a situation. And you have to see it for what it really is. You're going to have to surrender, let go, and live with a choice and be honest and fair. You will need to make a choice. You will need to be honest with others. This could have to do with something going down in a court of law. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Pisces. You may be in a situation that you put yourself in, but it was only to give you a moment for spiritual growth, Virgo. And now you have to live with that choice, perhaps even the consequences of it. You have to see something from a different point of view and surrender and let go and see if you can make a sacrifice in seeing things from a different point of view. And you will have to accept truth. Justice can feel like karma even. We cannot run from it. With the Moon and the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords and the Seven and the Nine of Wands, this might be difficult. This might be difficult. Listen to your intuition, but know that your intuition all by itself is not enough. You need facts in the 3D, and this Page of Swords is looking for information. Be very direct with this person in your environment if you're able to. They have a hard time opening up emotionally. They don't know how to feel, and they don't always want to know how you feel because they have trouble with intimacy and they're a little stuck in their past. You might be realizing this now, and that might be the cause of the tension. So hopefully this reading helped you see all that. Try to be open to abundance and receiving abundance while also being discerning. With Smoke and Mirrors and Keep Your Dreams a Secret and the Moon, you need to decide whether or not you can be open and honest about your motivations in regards to the Pentacle realm and what someone else's motivations are as well. Make sure nobody's making a powerful move without you, Virgo, if they need to include you in their decisions. It may take strength of character and it'd be a test of faith and boundaries to deal with that. They're pulling back. They're saying stop. All right, Virgo, that's your reading for the middle of September. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps you truly. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. The link to my website is down in the description below this video. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. Bye. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.